They're turning the friggin' frogs gay! Obviously, internet conspiracist Alex Jones was being overdramatic with this quote turned internet meme, right? Well, that got me thinking. Where did Mr. Jones even get this idea, and does it hold any substance? I present the effects of pollution on frogs and why we should maybe care. First, we need to understand why frogs are so sensitive to pollution. Because frogs have to breathe through their skin is much thinner than mammalian skin. The average mammal has 10 to 20 layers of cells in their epidermis. Frogs only have 1 to 2 layers. Due to that, it is much easier for the pollutants to penetrate. But what are these pollutants doing to these frogs? Well, to address Mr. Jones, the frogs are not turning gay. Sorry. Multiple studies have shown that higher levels of pollutants in an area leads to fewer tadpoles reaching adulthood. Pollution also damages frog nuclei and causes DNA mutation-based disease. We have all seen those pictures of frogs with just too many legs. Most significantly, however, we are seeing a dramatic decrease in the population of frogs and amphibians in general around the world. 1 out of every 3 amphibians is facing extinction. But why should we care? Well, one way to track the health of an ecosystem is to track the number of amphibians living within it, since amphibians are an essential part of the balance within an ecosystem. If they disappear, the rest of the ecosystem suffers with them. Part of the reason frogs are so important to an ecosystem's health is that they can inhabit multiple niches due to their multiple stages of life. The tadpoles help distribute microorganisms throughout the water and are an important food source. Adult frogs predate on smaller organisms and also provide food for others. Basically, losing one species of frogs is not only like losing one species, but 2.
This is true, due to the fact that both tadpoles and frogs fulfill different roles throughout their life, so losing the both of them is like losing 2 separate species.
The frogs mutating and disappearing is another warning sign that our environment is getting worse. A canary in the coal mine. Mr. Jones may not have been right about a lot of things, but he was right about one thing. We should care about the frogs.